Alright, really don't remember. Let's go to the village. Now that we got some money, let's play around a little bit.
Re-elect Governor Marley. When there's only one candidate, there's only one choice.
Don't think there's a reason to go back into the scum bar just yet. Alright, let's get that map.
Excuse me, but oh, it's only you again. Come back for the map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island, huh? I hope you brought enough money this time.
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost.
I think I've been had. This is no map. It looks like dancing lessons.
Oop, wrong button there. I don't think talking to this
Excuse me,
guy
but
does anything.
Now it's only you again. I told you there was only one in existence. Now get lost.
Ah, see. You can't talk to him really. There's a rubber chicken on that the sign there. Oh, let's go to the shop.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. What do you want?
I could really use a breath mint.
Whew, you're telling me. Here, take one. Please. Take the whole roll. That'll be 1 piece of 8. What else do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse for now.
Hey, this ain't no boutique.
Alright, who's
Take
this?
all
Skip
day.
it. Come on. Alright. This
Slash
shovel.
Master. When you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
Pick up sword. And we also need the shovel right here. Just pick up shovel.
Got a special on shovels today. Hurry up!
We need to talk to this guy here. I think we have enough money for both these, I hope. Don't remember
What do you want?
how to get any more money.
About this sword.
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
Great. Best
Mouse
piece of
clicking
work I ever
on the
spent.
text is a little difficult.
What else do you want?
About this shovel.
Yeah, what about it?
This thing's a little bit easier.
I want it.
Great.
He's highlighted. And you have to try to figure out where the click box is.
Yeah, you'll dig up 75 pieces of 8 in no time. But hey, save some treasure for the rest of us, would you? What else do you want?
I don't think he has anything.
Now that I have this sword, who can I test it out
You
on?
need him for something else, though.
Well, if you're looking for a good fight, we've got the best sword fighter in all the Caribbean right here on Melee Island. Of course, no one knows where her secret hideout is. Nobody except me. I'd have to go and ask her if it's okay to show you the way. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Once. Be right back.
Alright. So here's the trick.
And don't touch anything!
You have to follow him. Now, you don't necessarily need to do this, like, right now. Because it's a while until you actually get the chance to fight her. So, I mean, do this when you're skilled enough, so to speak. The sword fighting in this game is a little different. It's not necessarily what you might think sword fighting would be in a pirate game. I'll show you that when I get the chance. Just follow this guy. I hope I didn't lose him. I don't know if you can. Well, I'm pretty sure you can. Alright, you went to the fork. Alright, go up here. Now you can find the place by wandering around. I've done it before, like a long time ago, but it's very difficult. It takes forever, and you pretty much just have to get lucky because the way these areas work, they're not really proper. Like, there's no real direction. It's more or less just like, it's kind of confusing. They have no actual like if you walk from one direction and then turn around and go back, you might not necessarily end up back in the proper direction. But yeah, just follow him. It's that easy.
Just stay back here and eavesdrop.
Hello again, Carla.
I thought I told you to get lost.
Actually, I'm here on business. This kid come into my store, see?
Face it, you crusty old lech. You'd make any excuse just to come out here and bother me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it. Take a hike and don't come out here again. Someone might follow you, and then I'd become another Melee Island tourist attraction.
Hey, it's your loss, baby.
Yeah, right. Now scram.
And we'll go bother her. I mean, there's no real purpose to it right now. But I actually might be able to give you a little idea of what the sword fighting is like.
How dare you approach the sword master without permission? Which I surely didn't give you.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. What was your final grade in Captain Smirk's sword fighting class?
Grade? Class?
You mean you came here to take on the swordmaster of Melee Island, possibly the greatest sword fighter in the entire Caribbean, without a single lesson in the art of fencing?
Yep.
How did you expect to defend yourself?
Gee, I don't know.
I see. Obviously not with your razor-sharp wit. I'd advise you to seek out Captain Smirks and get some real training. It would hardly be ethical, sporting, or even interesting to fight someone as unskilled as yourself. So beat it.
Okay, so I guess I won't be able to show you anything. I don't know if there's a path followed where the old man came. Nope, I have to go all the way back over here. So, yeah, the sword fighting in this game, it's more or less not sword fighting, as it is just like a ping pong game of insult versus comeback. Who's that? Ugly pirate.
Whatever you want, you
Yeah, see, I'll show you right here.
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
Maybe.
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Why do you guys talk so funny?
So when you
Pirate lingo.
learn to
It's how
sword
everybody
fight, you'll
talk
basically
back
have to like
Come on, Guybrush, play
hear
along.
a comeback or insults before you can use it.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
So you'll spend a lot of time like on this map just going to pirates.
Move out of the way, or I
leave me
cut my
alone.
way through.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
Let's head here.
What you be wanting,
Stop
you
it!
scurvy lubber?
This does happen.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
Alright. Let's go here. Come on. Before any pirates bother me. You'll notice they're always walking around. Now, we got the troll.
Stop!
Guarding the bridge.
You must pay a toll.
This is actually kind of confusing at first, but you'll figure it out. It's pretty easy.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
You don't really want to pay him. You see, he has the price here. But we got
Some
got
semi-rancid meat?
rancid.
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
Pretty sure.
I'll try to find something like that. Bye.
Be sure.
You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya.
Pretty sure you just give him this fish.
Pass.
Give
Shall pass.
fish.
Ah, a red herring. Pass.
Yeah, see? That easy. What made it so confusing, for the most part, is the fact that it's kind of misleading with what he wants. The knight, I believe, is the boat salesman. If I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Stan. Stan's kind of a...
Welcome to Stan's
character.
Previously Owned Vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation.
part of the,
I'll be right back. Stan.
what's the word I'm looking for? Part of the thing about the old games, you can go that way, I think you need to go back here to the map, is back when this game came out, there was no voiceover, so you had to read everything. So every person in the game, like, you kind of came up with the way they talked and everything in your imagination. And the way I always imagined Stan was not particularly like what the voiceover sounds like. But I'll come back to that when we actually get to meet Stan.
I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Could you please put out that cigar? It's not good for your health, and it smells terrible.
Sure, I'd love to put it out. In your face.
Maybe I'll just leave instead.
Good idea.
I don't want to leave.
What do you want?
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You?
Look at that smile.
You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said, "But I digress. You just don't have what it takes."
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. Did you see
hope I
my
have enough
sign?
money.
I usually charge 30 pieces of
Oh,
eight
okay.
for a big
Plenty
job
of money,
like this one.
I think.
What do you got?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it.
There is no sword.
Okay,
Alright.
you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes.
So you'll get your
can
first
see
kind of
this is
glimpse
gonna
of
take some
the
special
insult
measures.
throwing
Just want you to know,
sword fighting
I
here,
don't
which was
do
kind of
this with
interesting
everyone.
actually.
It's only because I feel that
Some of them were
special
pretty funny and
student
I
mentor
enjoy it
pieces
greatly.
of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me.
Come at me, bro.
Distance! Distance! Use your forte against the foible. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. Use your forte against the foible.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
You must be thinking of someone else. I am not a farmer.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond
I
with,
can't remember what the response for this one is. I mean, I don't have it.
So's your mother.
I can see we're in deep trouble here. Ah.
So,
Correct
yeah, the
response
base
to, soon you'll be
basics,
wearing my sword like a shish kebab
system.
would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.